Hi everybody, it's Amazon Queen. I told you guys I was going to make another video this week, so here I am. First off though, I wanted to show you guys a non-scale victory. And I'm doing it right now. I am sitting on my stool, Indian style, with both my feet up here. And I fit rather nicely, I think. So, yay, another non-scale victory. And yes, I am in a turtleneck because it is cold here in Texas, let me tell you. It's like 44 degrees outside and it's windy. Yee. So, some other goodies I wanted to show you guys that I didn't get to do in my last video because I just didn't have time. As you know, after having surgery, that taking your supplements and everything is very, 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 very important. Keeping track of your labs to make sure that all you're not, getting malnourished or anything. Down. I tell you, every time I get on here and I put the dogs in their box, they go completely batty. One of the bariatric bad girls, Andrea, she is the go-to for anything vitamin wanting to know. She's a person that we ask in the bariatric bad girls group, and she's very knowledgeable, and she put together this. It's a lab tracker workbook, and it's got essentially a breakdown of what all the vitamins are that the lab tests run, what everything means, even the coding for suggested labs are in here. It's got a glossary, and then it's got a huge section for you to input all of your lab data. So I spent yesterday doing that, and I'm actually missing some labs that when I go in February, that's when I have my next lab draw. I'm going to actually ask my surgeon to run all the other tests that I'm missing, so at least I have a baseline of those. Like, just for example, my last one, 3 months post-op, my iron serum was at 43, which is kind of bad. That's actually kind of low. Unsaturated IBC was 314, and the calculated percentage iron stat was 12 when it's supposed to be in between 20 and 50. So I am anemic. I was anemic before my surgery, so yeah. My B12 was low, so I've kind of gotten my vitamins up. Also got screamed at because I wasn't taking enough vitamin D. So it's not a joke when your doctor or your nutritionist tells you that you need to make sure that you're taking your supplements. Bad things can happen to you, and you can just Google it. Google what happens when your B1 levels go down, or your B12 or your iron. Bad things can happen. So make sure you're taking your supplements. That's really, 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 really important. I also got told I was actually taking in a little too much protein. There is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So I was getting over 90 because I'm having a protein shake in the morning and stuff, and I'm eating a lot of cheeses and stuff. She said to back off the amount of protein I'm having. So I think in the mornings with my protein shakes, I think I'm not going to add quite as much protein powder as I have been. Most of the time I have Click in the morning, or I'll make like a peanut butter and jelly shake or some other weird concoction. So I think I'm not going to add the extra protein that I would add on top of my Click, or I'll just go with either the Click or the Max or the Chike protein, whichever one I'm having, instead of doing both. Let's see here. 'Tis the holiday season, and wow, temptation is everywhere. I already showed you guys in my last video my temptation, which is the German Christmas cookies. And here's to give you an idea of how bad this is. These are the other kind. This is Pfeffernussen, and yeah, that's sugar coated. They also have them in chocolate coating. But yeah, these are evil. I can't really eat these, so I actually let my husband and my kids have these ones because these ones have so much sugar in them. I can't eat even just one of these things without getting sick. So I'll stick with the other ones that aren't quite as bad with the sugar. Down. Vendetta. Down. They really, really don't like it when I put them in their kennel. Down. Down. Thank you. But, yeah, so I've been doing really, really well. I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, I actually went back and looked at my 5-month video, which was the last video I had done, and I was at 244 pounds in that video, and I am now at 238 pounds. So I've had a 6-pound loss, and that's about 2 pounds a week, give or take. And actually, that's a very healthy way to lose weight. You don't want to lose more than about a pound or two, even if you were doing just regular diet and exercise, if you hadn't gotten weight loss surgery. Because losing weight too fast can actually make you sick. But with weight loss surgery, obviously, that lovely honeymoon period between 3 and 6 months that you have after surgery. Some people even have it up to a year. Everybody's different, but the gist of it, you know, the average is about 6 months after weight loss surgery is when you're going to have your greatest amount of weight loss. I already said in my last video that my doctor's goal for me is 185 pounds, and that's only 53 pounds away. My hubby is actually going to get me a treadmill. It'll be a used one. We can't afford a brand new one, especially when I looked at the brand new ones, and the one I wanted was over $1,500. My husband just about had a heart attack. But we found a couple nice good ones on Craigslist, so we're going to get a treadmill in here. With it getting colder and stuff, I don't have a double jogging stroller. Plus, I don't think with my back problems and stuff that I can actually run with a jogging stroller. So while my kids are napping, for the days that my 3-year-old's here and not at preschool, you know, while they're napping, I can get on my treadmill and do my P90X, because I really need to get back into my Couch to 5K program that I'm doing. There's a couple other people. I think PETA Girl's doing it with me. I know Candy Sweet Enough is going to do it with me, because she and I are wanting to do the Disneyland half marathon, and we're looking at 2013, I think, was when we were going to do that. I think it's in the fall, in like September or something. So if you guys are interested in doing that, you know, please let us know. The more the merrier. But they give you a huge medal. I think it's a Donald Duck medal for just finishing the race. And if anybody, for those of you that don't know what a half marathon is 13 miles. The 5K is roughly 2 or 3 miles, I think, 2.5, 3 miles. And there's a bunch of programs. The Couch to 5K, I have it on my iPhone here, and it's just the basic Couch to 5K. It's not anything real fancy dancy, and it's really simple to do. You walk a little bit, then you run. You walk a little bit, then you run or trot, and it works you up from the couch to 5K. And it's a really, really good thing to do. A couple of people I know have already finished their first 5K races. I'm actually looking forward to doing one hopefully next spring. But yeah, good things are happening, and I like it. Even my kids are kind of noticing that I've got more energy. My 3-year-old just loves it. Like today we took him out. My husband got the day off today, and we took him out to the park, and instead of my husband chasing my 3-year-old around, I was actually chasing the 3-year-old around. And it was actually great. I was actually able to climb up onto the play apparatuses with my kid and play around. And I haven't been able to do that at all since he was born. So that's a really, really good feeling that I'm actually being able to keep up with my 3-year-old. Obviously, he can still outrun me, just because toddlers have unlimited amounts of energy. I wish I could bottle that. Let me see how. But yeah, the holidays are upon us, and temptation is all around. Check out theworldaccordingtoeggface.com if you're needing some really interesting recipes. You can check out the Splenda websites. I'm pretty sure you could probably, there's plenty of people on YouTube and such that have had weight loss surgery that share the recipes Rocky, I think, is one of them that has some recipes that she shares that are weight loss surgery friendly. Um, so, just because it's the holidays doesn't mean that you can't sit down and have a good meal with your family for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is that you celebrate. Um, we're doing turkey, we're doing a ham for Thanksgiving. I've got a wild rice stuffing recipe that I'll be doing. Um, I'll be making roasted cauliflower mash instead of mashed potatoes, and I'll actually be adding a little bit of parsnip to those, so that should be interesting. And yes, I am a coffee drinker, so forgive me. Um, so please don't freak out, for especially those of you that are newly post-op thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to eat anything for the holidays. If you have a bite of stuffing, it is not the end of the world. Now, if you're like me and you suffer from the Carb Monster, and it's probably better that if you know what your triggers are, try to stay away from them. My triggers are carbs, breads, pasta, those are my demons. Luckily with the dumping syndrome, I tend to stay away from sugary things anyway, just because of the dumping, because if you've never dumped, let me tell you, it's the most god-awful feeling you'll ever feel in your life, and there's nothing you can do to stop it other than just let it do its thing and get out of your system. So, check out The World According to Eggface and stuff, especially if you're going to a family or a friend, you guys are having a potluck or whatever, and you want to make sure that you have something that, you can eat. Make something that's weight loss surgery friendly. And even though your rest of your family may not be weight loss surgery people, at least you'll have something to eat and you'll have something yummy to share. I know of The World According to Eggface. I've made quite a few of her recipes, and even my 3-year-old will lick his plate. So there's a lot of good recipes on that website. But try to make smart decisions. I know I'm going to have to really, really watch myself and keep myself accountable. My poor husband, if you belong to the bariatric bad girls, you probably already know what happened with that incident. My husband had grabbed these particular cookies and was going to eat them, and I handed him these cookies and said, here, eat these ones because I can't. I want these ones. And first thing out of his mouth when I said that was, you shouldn't be eating those, you're going to get fat again. Yeah, that's exactly what he said to me. And needless to say, he ended up sleeping on the couch for a night or two. That really, really hurt. And I was very, wow, what a slap in the face. So, to you people out there that watch these videos, that watch my videos, that are the spouse or the loved one of someone that's had weight loss surgery, please be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. Think before you open up your mouth. And, I'm guilty of it. I'll say something, I'm brutally honest, and I'll say things that hurt my friends' feelings or family feelings because, they ask me a question, I'm going to give you a truthful answer. And I've hurt feelings. So please be mindful that, if you see your loved one that's had weight loss surgery or is trying to lose weight, eating things that they shouldn't, be careful how you approach it. Sometimes just kind of the look of, an raised eyebrow is sometimes enough to make that person think twice. And, if they proceed to go ahead and eat it, let them. It's their body. Just like I know it's my body. And do I know that these are bad for me? Yes, I do. Do I know I probably shouldn't be eating these? Yes, I do. Which is why I can sit here, and sometimes this is all I need to do. All I need to do is just walk through the bakery section and just smell, and I'm fine. I don't have that craving anymore. But for me, keeping the Carb Monster at bay, I do need all the help I can get, but I don't need the food police hounding me at every door or at every step. So please be mindful of that. I'm running out of time, and I want to make sure I don't get this video cut off in half. So if I don't make a video before Thanksgiving, I'll try to make one and maybe show you guys how I'm making a dish for Thanksgiving. I'll get that posted up here. But if I don't, because the holidays are kind of crazy at my house, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, a happy holiday, regardless of what you celebrate. And I wish you guys all the best. Keep up all of your hard work. Remember to take your supplements, and beware the Carb Monster.